Alrighty, I'm trying to connect to this GoPro, see if I could do this. It says turn the GoPro on. Searching for your GoPro. Can't find the GoPro. Why not? It's powered on. What's going on? Power on your GoPro. What's going on here, man? Are you still on? You're still on. I guess I'll just record this thing. I don't want to die on empty. Of course, I need my gloves to do this. My grandfathers and my grandmothers, they all built their homes. They utilized all the resources that they had, which was the family. On my mom's side, there was a total of 18 kids, but only I think 12 or 14 of them survived. A couple of them killed themselves when they got with the wrong dudes. Some got murdered because of jealous people. And on my dad's side, there's 12 of them. But besides all of that family chaos and all of that stuff that was coming against our family, they still managed to build businesses, real estate, be very, very successful because they stuck together as a family. And we still do to this day. The third generation, let's see, my grandparents, then my mom is the next generation, and her sisters, my dad's brothers, and then I'm the third generation. And then now you have the fourth generation. The fourth generations are the kids that are all over the map. They don't even work together, and they have it 100 times harder because they're not working together. Everybody wants their own stuff. I want my own success. I don't want nobody to tell me how to live and what to do. See, there's no guiding principles behind you, only what your parents have raised you with. And if your parents were fuck-ups, then you got fucked up guiding principles and morals and values. And if you go out there and get married and allow the world to dictate what kind of morals and principles and values that you live by and conduct yourself with, you're going to be not really doing anything fantastic in the world as far as being on the upper echelon of society, which is what the fourth generation before us have and were living at. And it's no mystery, because even the Rockefellers, the Vanderbilts, all these families, after the third, fourth, fifth generation, the wealth dissolves because people just lose themselves and don't work together anymore. They don't have the financial intelligence, and they don't honor their family lineage by carrying that torch. They want to do whatever they want to do. I don't want to work so hard. That's so hard. I don't want to be out there building my business. I'm going to work for somebody else. And then unfortunately, by the sixth generation, everybody's living in poverty again. So that's the reality for most families, because families don't work together anymore. And it's usually because of outsiders or that pull a family apart. What I mean by outsiders, it's people who don't understand the culture, who don't value family, who don't make allowances for family to work together, family businesses to thrive. Outsiders that are wanting their own agendas. They're not necessarily team players in a family unit. Think about if you were in the military. You have to be a team player in the family unit to be successful. A lone soldier out there that's trying to win a war never wins the war. You get killed. Same thing with the family. And unfortunately, a lot of generations after the pioneer generations that established families, they don't want to be told what to do. They want to do it all on their own steam. They're so ignorant and arrogant in their approach that they think that they're always right. And what happens is you realize you're not always right, and then you're struggling endlessly. And then you get with people that are enabling you to stay at a lower level. And you don't ever really believe and climb to your full potential and believe that you can do something more greater than where you're at right now and who you're with. But you have to follow the guiding principles and morals and values, which is honoring your elders, listening to them, following in their footsteps. What they did, you can duplicate that success. You don't have to go recreate the wheel, which is what a lot of people do, and it's stupid. Or they get with people, they get married to people that are not good for them. They just pull them away from their families, pull them apart. There's constant strife because the person wants everything that you can give them. I can't tell you how many women have tried to pull me away from my family, catch attitudes, want to have things in their name, homes that I've worked my ass for and acquired with my family that they think that they're entitled to. And it's not the case. You're not entitled to any of that because you didn't work for it, number one. Number two, my family and I, we stuck together and we got that. You were not even in the picture. And number three is I'll always stick by my family because I see how powerful families can be if they stay together. And I will be damned if I'll be a lone soldier out there trying to win this war against the world. People are stupid. Life is a damn team sport. And you would sell your own mommy and daddy out and your brother or your sister out just so you can have your family because they love you. No, somebody who really loves you will not rip you apart from your family, who will not allow you and allow those relationships to be dissolved with your family, with your mom, your dad, your brother and sister. They would love you enough and more so that you maintain those relationships because the fact that they know how valuable and important those relationships are. Even if they're not perfect, they don't have to be perfect relationships. But there's mutual respect and understanding through communication and through love that you can get along and sort your differences out and come together when things are really, really, really tough. Think about it. If you're ostracized from your family, and you have something that's horrifically wrong that happens to you, like you get into an accident, God forbid, or you get sick, or you lost your job and now you're about to lose your house and everything, who are you going to call? You're going to call your friends? Your friends don't care. Some of your friends will be like, oh man, sorry to hear. But you think they're going to give you some of their money to help pull you out of that mess that you didn't plan for? Maybe it's something that came out of nowhere, like an accident, car accident, God forbid, knock on wood. We don't want nothing to happen to any one of you guys. But you're going to call your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister. You're going to depend on your family. So this whole notion that you can do it all on your own, it's stupid. Get off your high horse. Figure out your differences, communicate with the people, rebuild those relationships, invest in those relationships, and they can be better. And all this bullshit of narcissistic and, toxic, all that crap, it's bullshit. There is no perfect relationship. And if you're running, searching, and only want to keep good relationships around you, you're missing out the juice of the berry. You need sandpaper to strengthen you, to develop you. And people are sandpaper. So running away and insulating you in this happy world is not the answer. You can't do that. There's no place on the planet you can't go that someone's not going to get on your nerves, someone's not going to hate on you, someone's not going to tell you to your face that you're an idiot, you're an asshole, and you need to get your shit together. Someone's not going to tell you that stop lying, stop blaming everybody else for your issues and your problems, stop blaming your dead grandmother, stop blaming your mommy and your daddy because you don't have what you think you should have. You can get up and you could work for it. You could stop making excuses. You could read the books. And all this whole notion that you deserve the good life without putting any work in and blaming everybody else and whining about it, you're immature. You're a baby. And you'll always stay a baby. And you'll insulate yourself with things and people around you to keep you there as a baby. So I want to die on empty. My grandparents, like I said, they built real estate and successful businesses, and I'm duplicating that. And I honor my grandparents, my grandmother, my grandfather, all my aunts and my uncles that built their homes, that built businesses, ran businesses, worked for other businesses, scaled, pivot. They all work together. They still come together and work together when somebody is sick. That is so honorable, and that is so precious in this world. Don't let anybody take that away from you. Not your husband or your wife. Who cares of what they think? They can go take a fucking ride on a frisbee. You got to put your foot down, you guys, and say, you know what? I want to have a good relationship with my mom, and if you don't like that, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. And if you have a problem with my mom, you need to sort that out within yourself and my mom, and you need to go and figure out how you're going to figure that part out. Nobody can come to terms, then you know what? I ain't bridging that gap. Go fuck, both of you guys go fuck yourselves. I've done that with women. Oh yeah, I've done it. Women that want to put things in their names, women that want to pull me away from my family, jockeying for my stuff, all my time and energy, pulling me so that they can achieve their dreams. I'll help you. But it's not a one-way street. This is a family unit that has enabled me to be this successful. People don't really understand that because people will throw away their families for what feels good, what they love to do. And all of these groups that they think that they belong to, like a family, like a triathlon family. It's no damn triathlon family.